Yo, what's good, y'all? Bgsi Shark, we're back with another video. Today, we're gonna be looking at our trade history. I'm gonna be reacting to my most recent trades to see if they were a W or L. Let's get going. Okay, here is one of my oldest trades that are still in my history. As you can see here, we gave a candy corn shard for a gummy overlord and a kitty top hat. Personally, right now, I think this is a W, even though Gummy Overlord and Kitty Top Hat are perms. Candy Corn ain't even that much value. So, personally, I think this was a fair trade overall. Hey, stay tuned though, because that Gummy Overlord right there gets traded for a really, really good pet. So, stay tuned for that trade. Okay, trade number two, we got an Andromeda and two Captain Monkeys for a Fallen Angel and a Bunny Top Hat. Overall, this trade was a massive success. We see Andromeda is 1.5k, but it's dropping mega hard right now. And then we got the Captain Monkeys, each worth 50. Not going to cover the trade completely, which makes this trade a W overall. The Fallen Angel is 1.5k and it might actually rise in the near future. And then we got the bunny top hat, that's like 750. So overall, I'd say we did really well in this trade, and we got like a 500 value W or whatever. Third trade at the time, this would have been a W. However, I did trade that shiny plasma Wooflord, and you'll see the trade in the future of this video. Anyways, for this trade, we gave a cream snow cone that's worth 4k, mythic overlord 22.5k, but because it's a perm, I'm gonna say it just gets like 20k. Missing ones is 20k, snake eyes 10k, the jelly overlords combined 1.8k, the Andromeda probably like 1k overall. This trade I gave was like maybe like a 55k for, at the time it was like 55k as well. It then dropped, the shiny plasma then dropped to 52.5k. So overall I'd say this is like a 1 or 2k L, honestly. I could have probably done better in this trade, but at the end of the day I did the trade, and I actually traded that shiny plasma Wooflord away too. And yeah, I'm excited to show you guys the trade, because honestly, it's a pretty good trade in my opinion. Trade number four wasn't really that good of a trade either. I mostly did it to improve my bubble team. I gave a shiny mythic demon lord, which I think right now pulls like 120k. The ice basilisk like 30k. The prisma's like 8k. That mythic Andromeda kept dropping, so I decided to trade it. It dropped like 50k overall, and then the Beelzebub and Sundays overall is probably like 3.5k overall. So I'm gonna say this was an L trade as well, mainly because this wasn't really a trade for value, but a trade for bubbles, pets, or whatever. As I'm editing this video, the shiny mythic Hellfire has dropped in value, but and the pets I gave have went up in value, but overall it's still a loss by like 10k, I'd say, just because people kind of want shiny mythic hellfires for this bubble stats. Next trade, I this is again another trade for bubble pets. I gave a Shadow Leviathan worth about 200k, a shiny Plasma Woofler from earlier that's like 52k, shiny Mythic Demon Lord 120k, Eternal Heart is actually doing really good right now. I'd say it's valued at like 15k. And then shiny Mythic Jelly Overlord did actually drop, and I'd value it at like 115k for shiny Mythic Illumination. On the value list, it says 350k, but overall it's being hoarded, and yeah, mainly because of its bubble stats. But overall, I'd say the pet goes for around 450 to 500k value. I'm gonna say overall 475. Overall, I'd say this is a 25k L, but that could change if the shiny mythic illumination does decide to go up in the near future. Next trade is quite an interesting trade actually. I gave 6 synth waves for Monolith and Sunday. Overall, the synth waves overall at the most will probably pull like 300, I'd say. So if I'm giving 6, I'm giving about 1.8k. The Monolith I'd say is like 2k plus the Sunday 700. Overall, I think this is a 900 value win. That could potentially be completely incorrect. That's if synthwaves decide to turn into like broken TV or something, one of those crazy exclusives, but I highly doubt it. But we'll see in the future. Next trade, we gave two Plasma Wolf Lords, a Mythic Diamond Overlord, and a Golden Retriever for a big round. Big rounds have been doing amazing. Although it's not my favorite pet, they've been doing amazing for value. I think they're valued at around 38k. The plasmas each 10k, and then the Mythic Diamond Overlord, I'd say it's like 11k right now. And then you got the Golden Retriever that's at 4k. Overall, that's like 36k for a 38k plus pet. This is potentially could be a 5k win, but at the moment, I'm gonna say a 2.5k win for me. Next trade, I really liked this trade because Mythic King Doggy is overall one of my favorite pets in the game. We gave two Shiny King Doggies, three Venomoths, a Deception, and four Gummy Overlords for it. Overall, I'd say this is a really good trade for me as I gave like six permanent pets, and they're all terrible demand for a Mythic King Doggy. Although the Mythic King Doggy is a permanent pet too, rarely any are hatched. I'd say this is like a 7k win. So, yeah, moving on to the next trade. Permanent pet. Not even worth 20k for two royal trophies. Each definitely worth like 8 to 9k. And then we got a demonic ghost spirit, which I know in the future will rise. At the moment, it's chilling at like 9k. We just got an 8k overpay for a permanent pet. W. Final trade of the video, we gave a Mythic Surreal Seeker, a normal Surreal Seeker, a Shiny Deception for a Mythic Forest Light. Overall, I think this was an amazing trade for me. Mainly because those three pets right there I gave, all terrible low demand. Nobody wants those pets. And it was actually, I was really glad to get those pets out of my inventory just because they're so hard to trade away. And for that, we got a Mythic Forest Light that although you can still get the pet and will most likely drop, it is better than those three shitty pets I have in my inventory. Overall, I'm gonna say this was a 30k W. So yeah, I'm really really happy with that trade, and I'm glad to see that everything worked out with those three bad pets I still had in my inventory for a couple of months. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. More future videos will come in this channel, and I hope to be noticed by a lot more people in the BGSI trading community. If you want, you can give me a like and sub. My goal one day is to hit 1k subs, so any subscriber will really help me in this BGSI trading YouTube journey. Um, yeah, thank you and goodbye.